let's talk about the intro. Okay, so I have my examples here on the side. All right, a little bit cut off, but it's fine. The first one is World War II, second one Rosa Parks, the third Boston Tea Party. Okay, now the intro, these are the 4 basic sentences that you need in your intro. Okay, the first one is a general statement about the main idea in the prompt. Well, the prompt for us, remember, is should rules be challenged? So if I'm talking about the main idea in the prompt, I'm thinking rules, right? This thing is really generally about rules and whether they should or shouldn't be challenged, right? So maybe I write something in the first sentence like, rules have dictated what we can and cannot do every day of our lives, all right? Not a great intro, all right, not a great first sentence, but it's a general statement about the main idea. Rules dictate what we can and cannot do every day of our lives, all right? Sentence number 2, the opposite opinion, okay? So I'm basically trying to write that rules should be challenged. So the opposite opinion would be that rules shouldn't be challenged. So what I might write in this second sentence would be something like, some people may believe, right, that rules, that you cannot pick and choose which rules you follow, and you must obey rules at all times, right? So that is the opposite of what I'm trying to say, right? So that's your second sentence. Your third sentence is, however, ... your argument. So, however, in the cases of social injustice and rules that oppress some people or a group of people, rules should definitely be challenged. Okay, so I've basically written what I believe is my argument. Okay, fourth sentence, list of your examples in categories. Okay, what I mean by in categories is you don't want to basically just go say and say something like, this has been illustrated in World War II, the life of Rosa Parks, and the Boston Tea Party, right? You could, but it's not that interesting, okay? What you want to do is basically come up with descriptive categories for each one of these examples and list that. Okay, so for example, I might say, this has been illustrated in mid-20th century pivotal historical battles. Something like that, right? What's World War II? What's Hitler, right? I'm trying to describe it. The second one, Rosa Parks. 1960s social activists, right? Rosa Parks. That's a pretty good description. And early American colonist history, right? The Boston Tea Party. Okay, so the things I list here, I don't want to say the exact things that I'm going to talk about because I just don't want to give it away right away. Okay, I want to describe what they are and list that. Okay, so that is generally my intro. Now, you could expand on these ideas, and you definitely should if you want like the higher grades like 11 or 12. All right, so expand on the opposite opinion maybe a little bit, expand on your argument a little bit, and make sure you're throwing in that vocab, right? You definitely want to throw in strong verbs, and just make it sound generally pretty impressive. All right, any big words that you can use will definitely work in your benefit.